Добрый день, уважаемые друзья, любители киберхоккея. И у нас продолжается чемпионат Национальной хоккейной лиги, сезон 1975-1976 годов. Играется матч под номером 347. Состоялся он 6 января в 1976 году. А встретились в этой игре хоккеисты Сент-Луис Блюз и Нью-Йорк Рейнджерс. К этой игре команды подходят с такими турнирными показателями. Хоккеисты Сент-Луиса, выступающие в дивизионе Смайта, занимают сейчас 4-е место в этом дивизионе. После 37 проведенных матчей набрали 35 очков и отстают от занимающих 3-е место хоккеистов Ванкувера на 1 очко, но правда хоккеисты Сент-Луиса сыграли на 1 матч больше. Что касается хоккеистов Нью-Йорк Рейнджерс, то они выступают в соседнем дивизионе Патрика и занимают сейчас 4-е, последнее место в этом дивизионе. После 38 сыгранных матчей набрали 35 очков и отстают от занимающих 3-е место хоккеистов Филадельфии на 6 очков, но правда у хоккеистов Нью-Йорк Рейнджерс есть матч в запасе. И к этой игре команды подходят с такими сериями. Хоккеисты Сент-Луиса свои последние 2 игры проиграли. Хоккеисты же Нью-Йорк Рейнджерс, напротив, имеют 3-матчевую беспроигрышную серию, в ходе которой они дважды побеждали и 1 раз играли в ничью. И, как обычно, знакомлю вас с составами встречающихся команд. Хозяева, хоккеисты Сент-Луиса, выходят на этот матч в таком составе: в атаке в первой тройке левый нападающий Чак Лефлей, центральный Ред Беренсон, капитан команды, и правый форвард Клод Ларос. Вторую тройку составили левый форвард Боб Макмиллан, центральный Гэри Унгер и правый нападающий Джерри Батлер. В 3-м звене играют слева Тед Ирвин, в центре Брайан О'Гилви и правый форвард Берт Уилсон. И 4-е звено левый нападающий Ларри Патти, центральный Мич Бабин и правый форвард Пьер Плант. В обороне в первой паре левый защитник Боб Хесс и правый защитник Брюс Эфлек. Вторую пару составили левый деф Боб Газов и правый защитник Боб Плегер. И в 3-м сочетании сыграют слева Рик Уилсон и его напарник по обороне Джейми Мастерс на правом фланге. Основной вратарь в этой встрече Эдди Джонстон, а Ив Беланже остался в запасе. Тренерский штаб Нью-Йорк Рейнджерс выводит на этот матч следующих игроков. В атаке в первой тройке левый нападающий Билл Коллинз, центральный Волт Ткачук и правый нападающий Джерри Холланд. Второе звено составили левый нападающий Стив Викерс, центральный Фил Эспозито, капитан команды, и правый форвард Грег Полис. 3-е звено слева играет Пэт Хики, в центре Уэйн Дилан и правый форвард Род Жильбер. И 4-я тройка левый нападающий Дейл Льюис, центральный Эдди Джонстон и правый форвард Рик Миддлтон. В обороне в первой паре левый защитник Ник Беверли и правый защитник Кэрол Вадне. Вторую пару составили левый деф Ларри Сахарук и правый защитник Рон Грешнер. И 3-е сочетание слева сыграет Жиль Марот и его напарник по обороне Джон Беднарский на правом краю. Основной вратарь в этой встрече Джон Дэвидсон, а Данк Уилсон остался в запасе. А я вам напоминаю, что репортаж из Сент-Луиса об этой встрече поведут мои североамериканские коллеги. Ну а мы с вами смотрим этот, я надеюсь, упорный и зрелищный поединок.
Greetings everyone, with Ray Ferraro downstairs and Eddie Olczyk upstairs, I'm Mike Embry. Tonight's game will be a showcase of speed and skill. The contest tonight between the Blues and New York. But before we get started here, the thoughts of Eddie Olczyk.
Neither team is going to want to give up an inch early. Set the tone early is the key to finding success later in the game. This is going to be a tight one, Doc.
All good to get this game started. Let's go. The Blues get possession, and we are underway. Nudged along by the skate. Crosses that line. Shoots one. Oh, what a save. He brought his best shot, and it got stopped. Throws it into empty so it can be retrieved. Shoots. Score! He got the post with that one.
Always better to play from in front than to chase the game. There's the game's first goal.
New York's got the first one.
Boy, I saw this coming. They had the momentum.
They lock up from the draw, and the teammate puts the grab on it.
By number 22, time of the goal, 1 minute, 24 seconds.
Takes it to the corner. Shoots. Score! And this one is tied.
Well, that certainly changes the complexion of the game. That tying goal has changed everything about this one.
Neutral zone face-off one. Possession established here. Can start the attack going in the zone. From the outside. Wonderful stop. They won that battle in the docks. Loose puck did not go well. Now we get the stoppage of play in the penalty call. The Blues guilty of a minor penalty for using the stick blade, just a hook.
This was okay about 10 years ago. Not anymore. That's a hooking call.
The Rangers will get their first power play crack of the game. Let's see how they do.
You can turn the tide of a game on a power play whether you score or not by getting shots, by getting traffic, and by keeping the puck in the offensive zone. If you chase it up and down the ice all the time, nothing gets accomplished.
Slid back across from one point to the other. Dishes it back. Centering pass. Swung back to the point, and he gets it back. Big pad save.
You can almost see and feel the panic on the power play here. The first part of it's been really ineffective. They have not been able to find clean lanes to the net. And as a result, they got to go chase the puck again.
Shot. That shot came from just 6 inches.
Now that's a beautiful stop on a great scoring chance.
Clock bleeding down on the power play. The Rangers skated up on the side. St. Louis gets their man back. We're at full strength. Terrific save off the redirect.
You're not going to beat a goaltender of this caliber with that shot. That's a pretty easy blocker stop.
A little under 5 minutes skated here in the first. Only a pair of goals so far, equally divided. Nice face-off work. The Blues are at the wing in neutral ice. Got it back. There's a hooking call on this play, but he keeps going. New York's 2-minute penalty is a minor and the call is hooking.
Well, what he was trying to do is trying to get the puck, but unfortunately for him, he reached in and hooked around the player. Off to the penalty box he goes.
The Blues are going on their first power play opportunity of the game.
Well, the power play's excited to get out there. Those guys just about scrambled onto the ice as they get their initial chance of this game.
Perfect tip by the stick. St. Louis gates upwards along the side. Stole that pass. Nice work with that stick. Knocked it away. Puck lofted in. Shift change on. A backhand shot. Pass comes to him from the crease. St. Louis looks up from the wing. Lifts one. Outstanding work with the glove. The Blues get the puck with just a few seconds left on their power play. New York's put this game back at full strength by killing a penalty. Puck loose, now picked up. Driving in from no man's land. Around to the corner. Outstanding point-blank save. Hit the post with a shot, not in. Eyes in the back of his mask.
The Rangers need to acknowledge their goaltender after one of the better saves you will ever see. Somebody get this guy a pass de visual.
They win the draw. What next? A shot. Waffle boarded. Wouldn't let him by. In with it now. Slides it to the point. Good place to score. 2 straight goals.
Always dangerous once you break a tie that you would sit back and try to protect the lead. I think you have to stay aggressive and play in the other end.
The Blues now have a 1-goal lead in the first period. Perhaps they can build on this and carry something sizable to the dressing room. And that's a face-off win. And he's tripped, and there'll be a penalty. The Rangers have been handed a minor penalty for tripping.
I'm going to give credit to the puck carrier here. He kept his legs moving. He forced the back checker to reach in and take him off his feet.
The Blues power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet.
They didn't take advantage on the power play earlier in the game. Let's see if they can jump on the board here.
Tripping. Time of the penalty, 9 minutes, 4 seconds.
They must retreat and start back again. St. Louis charges up the wing. A shot. Blocked. Oh, the pass just didn't work. From the slaughter wrister. Great save. Makes the stop and holds for the whistle.
I don't know how much of this puck he stopped, guys, but it was just enough to keep it out of the net.
Puck drop, face off one, and the winger stepped right in. St. Louis will play it from their own end on this power play. Canes that offensive line. On the outside, a shot. Saved there. dropped, and the winger stepped in to help. That's big. Long way to go and not much time to do it. St. Louis charges up from the wing. And he holds on, and the whistle stops play. Just a bit under 9 minutes to be played here in the first. We've got a leader in this game now. Maybe it'll be tied up again, though. The Blues needed something from their power play and didn't get it. A one-timer! New York's roster goes down by one here. At least briefly, a minor penalty for hooking.
More times than not, Doc, anytime you reach in around a player's hands that has the puck, you're going to get a hooking minor. The power play is all about adjustments. They need to find a way to get more people and pucks to the net.
Absolutely. I think you're right, Eddie. Let's see what the team does here.
Time of the penalty, 11 minutes, 18 seconds.
He loads it up. That puck was obstructed by a screen. The power play unit has to recoil and try yet again. Intercepted that one in an important place. Great take, dangerous area. Good defensive read with that one. Here he comes, swept aside. Can he clear the zone? A delayed penalty call coming. St. Louis has been assessed a minor penalty. The call is holding.
The referees are looking for that particular play where the player drops his free hand off the stick and reaches in. 2-minute holding call.
4 aside for the next little while because of the last penalty call.
With both teams a man short, they get ready to face off here. The face-off's key because if you can win it, you've got possession. It's really tough for the defending team to get it back quickly.
And in flight over the line. Some contact there, and the puck is loose. Cuts off the passing lane in the defensive zone. New York's going back further to get restarted on this man advantage. That puck's loose, mishandled. The roadblock helped. What a save!
That great save was all positioning.
Got that pass in his own end. Goes back deep for it. The Rangers' power play has ended. What a great chance to tie the game. Back to the point. Nope, that pass escaped back over the blue line, so everyone has to get back. And he holds on and stops play.
That shooter might want to check his stick. If that's all that he's got in the arsenal, it's not going to score very often.
Just over 4 minutes still to play in this period. From a tie game, we now have a leader. From the faceoff, and they lock up, and a good reach. That's help from the wing. Loose puck, the defense got in the way there. Wow, that's a mean hit. What a mean hit, and it brings the arms of the referees up. New York's minor is for charging.
All this player has to do, Doc, is not skate through the hit. Glide a little bit before you make contact with the attacking player.
This has been a power play that's gotten a lot of times, but no goals. Maybe that'll change with this one.
They've been on the power play before. It's not been very effective, but they get another one handed to them here.
Score! A power play goal, and it's a biggie.
Fire the puck like that with a slap shot, there's got to be a lot of whip in that stick.
You're supposed to take advantage of your opportunities, and he did there. It didn't take much time with the puck on his stick, and it's right up in the roof.
New York's got possession from the faceoff.
Power play by number 5, assisted by number 24.
A superb hit. A great hockey play there.
I like that he's trying to create space by throwing the body around. This is a way to change momentum in a hockey game.
Steps in from the neutral zone. Using the point, he's got it. Moving behind and considering. Intercepts that pass. Maybe he can generate something.
Now, a little bit of a sloppy turnover, Doc, but that looks like a guy just trying to make too much happen. He wants to get his team back in the game.
Tip to the net. Got his pad on a changing shot. Around the 20th minute of this period. Feeds the point. Tries to get it on net. Off the iron.
In the first period.
The Blues are driving it from the wing. Right to the point. And a save. And decides to just cover it up and get the whistle.
You can't deliver the puck much better than that, but the goalie said no chance. That's an excellent save.
Да, сейчас мы подойдем.
Puck drop, tie up, and help from the winger. New York's along the wing at center ice. Fires, got his glove on it. That puck is held and the whistle stops play. Trying to clear the zone. First period has been completed. And so, intermission activities are forthcoming, but the players get a breather. And the deficit at the start of the period will be 2.
Now's your chance to play clean. Drop your plastic cups, bottles, and clean paper products in the recycling.
The Blues collected an insurance goal very late in the period. A real bonus for them. They'll talk it over as we go to break. Eddie, we're about to enter the second period here. What did you think of the opening period of our game?
New York's looking to play with the puck much more in this period. They didn't have much possession time, and as a result, they're playing from behind.
First face-off of period 2. Couldn't get through. It's loose. Takes that pass from the other point. Loose puck, not stick-handled well there. Lets the shot fly. Save. He hangs on and gets the whistle. Off that face-off from the tie-up, the help came. Lugged along the line. Flings it. That shot's blocked. Steps across that line. He shut him right down. And he picks it up. The Rangers have it along the side at mid-ice. Shot. That was a great play and goal.
Equal to the challenge. Nice stop.
Out of that battle, he takes the kick pass. Can make a play from the corner. Didn't have time, but he saved it anyway. Shoots. Deflected off the blocker. Save.
The Rangers are lucky they're within a stone's throw of this game, Doc. Their goaltender has saved them so many times, they just can't skate with this team. Well, it looks like the shooter's just trying to get this puck on net. Routine stop for the goaltender, not much challenge.
A little over 4 minutes played here in the second. It's a 3-1 game. Nice face-off win. A free puck now. New York's looking to head man up the wing. Delayed penalty call. Who gets to advance the puck? Save! Both of them got all of that one. St. Louis will get a minor penalty for boarding here.
The referees, Doc, are out there to protect the players, and in this situation, certainly doing that by awarding a 2-minute penalty for boarding. They've moved the puck around beautifully on a power play, just nothing to show for it.
I sure agree, Eddie.
You're not going to get an endless supply of power plays, but they get another one here. See if they can punch through.
4 minutes, 50 seconds.
Keeps it in the zone with that interception. And decides to just hold on and get a stoppage of play.
Goalies have to make a half a dozen great stops in a win. This is one on a beautiful move, but there is nowhere for the puck to go.
The tie-up. He needed help, and he got it. Save! The Blues have it in their own end. Shoots. Got in front of another one.
You got to think that's a game-changing save there.
This is frustrating. The goaltender makes a save by getting just a chunk of the shot. The goalie's seen a lot of rubber tonight. His team defensively hasn't helped him out very much, but he's turned aside almost everything, and as a result, they have the lead.
And holds on to that puck to get the whistle. Solid win of the draw. Back and forth they go between the points. The Rangers go back to pick it up. Time is dwindling on this power play. Scorches one. Marvelous save. A great chance was no chance. The Blues are back even. Has it picked up. Puck cleared back down the ice, and it is icing.
Really easy stop for the goaltender. Down in the butterfly, he's able to control that shot.
Good job on the draw. Lets it go. What a save. I was looking for the light to come on. Hangs on to that one, and he'll see a face-off right near it.
You can't deliver the puck much better than that, but the goalie says no chance. That's an excellent save.
Got possession. New York's up the wing, settling things. Around through the corner. They score! It's only a one-goal game now.
Outstanding shot. He had the puck on his stick for just a second before he delivered it right up into the top of the net.
face-off win. Let's see what develops.
Number 18, assisted by number
Tripped up on the play, and there will be a penalty. And play is stopped again, and I'm almost out of ink on this penalty sheet.
No, this is a tough call. He was trying to play the puck, but he tripped up the attacking player.
A power play that can generate goals is special, and this one has been. Let's see if it continues.
So much of a power play is confidence. When you have a little success, you feel like you can do it again. That's what they should feel after they've already pocketed one power play goal.
That puck is loose. No luck getting through that time. And he dumps it in. He's got that point pass. Right into the slot. He got a piece of that one.
The goaltender shuts that one down, and a superb opportunity.
Couldn't get his way through. St. Louis leaves the defensive zone. Shot out. Score! A power play goal yet again.
He's got a nose for the net, and especially scoring goals off the rebound.
Oh, the goaltender's got to do a better job of that one, Edzo. He makes that first stop, but he leaves the rebound too close to the net where the goal scorer can grab it.
The Blues have now built a lead of 2. Perhaps they can build on it even more before the end of the second period. Neutralized face-off win.
scored on the power play by number 6, assisted by number 21 and by number 25. Time of the goal, 10 minutes, 11 seconds.
The Blues carrying it in their own end. And he's got it back again. St. Louis in their own end has it. Outstanding body contact.
I wonder if that hit will change the momentum of this game.
Hard work here. Corralled it again. The Rangers with possession up the wing. Off that right side, he's got a perfect pass. Feathered back in. The Blues are skating it up at neutral ice. Stood up there. Perfectly on his stick in that pass from the left wing. Back in his defensive end to get it. Headed right down the middle under the scoreboard. That pass along the boards. Sends to the point. He is hooked. He kind of shook it off and continues to play. There'll be a penalty. New York's 2-minute penalty is a minor, and the call is hooking.
The referees are looking for this. Anytime you stop skating and reach with your stick and pull on the opponent, you're going to the penalty box.
St. Louis goes on the power play again. It's been automatic so far.
Rangers penalty to number 6.
It's dropped. They lock up, and that's a good job by the wing.
10 seconds.
It's dumped in. He wanders and collects. Blocked away. So on this power play, they will resume from their own end of the ice. And he dumps it in. And it's a good pickup. St. Louis with possession in their own end. They must retreat and start back again. Is able to move on in. He takes that point pass. Shoots one. Blockered away. He's slowed down a bit, and there'll be a hooking penalty called on this one. New York's roster goes down by 1 here. At least briefly, a minor penalty for hooking.
This was okay about 10 years ago. Not anymore. That's a hooking call.
It is a 5-on-3 for a brief time, but still a two-man advantage, and the face-off will start it off.
You don't get too many chances like this, Doc. A 5-on-3 power play. The key is to be aggressive, get the puck to the net, make those three penalty killers move all over the place.
Has it back deep. Brings it in for an attack. Grab, great chance ahead. Cut that pass in his own end. Trying to relieve some of the pressure. St. Louis will play it from their own end on this power play. The Blues skated up on the side. To the point it comes. Brings a shot. Wonderful work in close and a brilliant save.
Now that's a timely save. A beautiful one.
Won that face-off. Now what? Shot. Point blank save. St. Louis lost out on a power play chance because it's over now. They did score earlier, just not this time. Wonderful stop. Intercepts that pass on the attack. A slot wrister. Great save. And he puts the glove on it and stops play. They won that draw. My, what a hit.
Love the physical play. He takes his man right into the boards with a solid hit.
Stole that pass at a critical end of the ice. That one is pointed to him from the outside. St. Louis slugs it through center. Moves it to the corner. Two periods have been played, and so, as we think back through the first two, we think ahead toward the third. You decide what these shot totals tell you. 24 for St. Louis and 20 for the New York Rangers.
Hey, hockey fans, follow the team all season long on the radio for every...
St. Louis's lead is 2 at the end of the period. We'll return after these words as we see this goal one more time.
Smartphone.
We are entering the third period. Based on the first two, what are you expecting to happen?
New York's turnovers in the first two periods, Doc, are the direct result of this score. They're lucky still to be in this game.
It is the third period, and we are underway. What a hit that was! He moves that one ahead through center. Fires a shot. Got in the way of that one, too. He covers and holds on.
So satisfying to have delivered a hit like that. Down here, you can hear this hit throughout the rink.
Solid, clean win. Point to point to point. Perfect connection right through center. St. Louis has possession on the wing and neutral ice. Skates it into the zone. Got it at the point. Solid glove save. The puck's dropped, and that's a great job tying the man up on that faceoff. and he steps in. On through the corner. Hanging on to it in their own end. That's a pass ahead. Heads on to the corner. Gains the zone. Through the corner now. Save! Terrific reaction to a scary shot. Nice play with the stick. Nothing more will come. The Rangers have it up the wing. Muscled off. Takes that pass. And the puck exits the zone, breaking up the play. And the play goes offside. A bit over 5 minutes have been skated in the third. At this point, some good offense, some strong defense. 6 goals, it's 4-2. Takes that right wing pass perfectly. Takes it in from the neutral zone. Taken over again. The Blues possess the play in no man's land. Couldn't get through and retain possession. Big time deep there. Picks it up back there. A neutral zone carry. Thinking attack here. A wonderful shot answered quickly.
A timely save. That is tremendously tremendous.
New York's 2-minute penalty is a minor and the call is hooking.
Well, what he was trying to do is trying to get the puck, but unfortunately for him, he reached in and hooked around the player. Off to the penalty box he goes.
A power play that can generate goals is special, and this one has been. Let's see if it continues. Good job on that faceoff, tying the man up. He stole that pass away in his own end. He takes that one right ahead. Good pass. Points it. Gives it over to the point. They're getting ready to strike. Dishes it back. Point to point. Sends it down low. Tosses it. Gloved.
Great job by the goalie here. Lots of buzzing in his zone, but he gets the stop and he'll settle things down.
The Rangers with a face-off win. Made that work for him in goal. Face-off and a solid tie-up and help arrive. Good job. He works it along with a pass off the boards.
That's somebody that's been around. He took a quick look up the middle of the ice, nothing there, so he banks it off the boards to his partner, and out of the zone they go.
Fires! Blocker save! Steals that pass at center. Nicely received at the point. Heaves one, and a save! Good pass, and he looks ahead from the right wing. Carries it on in from center. A shot, gloved. Held there for a face-off coming up next. Face-off win here. He's got that pass at the point. The Blues with a neutral zone possession along the wing. And the pickup. Knifes his way near the boards at center ice. Lets a shot go. At least he protected his goaltender. Using the point. Puck's loose, mishandled. He chipped that one off the boards and ahead.
I like that play. He had a little bit more of a risky option, but he went off the boards and bounced it safely to his partner.
Save there. The face-off, the tie-up, and a solid job from the winger there. Gets that one on a cross. Good save there.
You got to battle through a screenplay.
And he pushes it on through mid-ice. Flings it. Score! Off the iron and in.
That's a confident goal scorer there when you fake to the forehand and put it in.
This is a great move, the way that he moves the puck from side to side. The goalie eventually bites on the D, and then he puts it in.
The Rangers prevail on the draw. Back on his stick. Forcing attention indeed. No time to react. Didn't need it. Save.
You don't get many better opportunities than that. Great save.
Just over 5 minutes remaining in the third. So the scoring of that goal makes this a 3-goal lead. Can they make it 4? Or will the pressure wilt them? Gives it on a cross from the point. Breakout pass into empty ice. Tries to get it on net. The shot is off.
That's a tough one to watch. Need to practice hitting the net.
Perfect passing right through center. Missed. The Rangers through the neutral zone continue on. Got it in his own end. Leads that charge into the zone. Got that pass off the boards. Lets it go. Blocked. Hangs on to that one for a stoppage in play.
You're not going to beat a goaltender of this caliber with that shot. That's a pretty easy blocker stop.
Good setup off the wing. Gives it to the point. There is an opening there for that pass. Shoots. Oh, my, what a save. He holds that one, and it's a good thing because they were buzzing.
That shift was looking really dangerous with all that pressure. The goalie finally got possession. He freezes the puck to slow things down.
They won that draw. Good intercept. It's dumped in. He's got it. New York's along the wing at center ice. Got to kill some time here and get a breather for some. They drop it back in, and the forwards are able to get to the bench. Crosses that line. We are in the 60th minute out of 60. And he slides it on through the middle. Lets it go. And a save. Puck covered, whistle blown. Puck dropped in the logjam, and the winger reached in and got it. Can start the attack going in the zone. Really good cut of the pass.
You're probably best not to make that type of play, even though you're trailing by a goal. Still make the right reads. Be aggressive when you can be aggressive.
They've got the draw. The Blues have the puck at center ice. Great take, dangerous area. Read that play in his own end. The Rangers through the neutral zone, ready the next attack. Lets it go. Save. And the game is over. Terrific outing. It is a good thing there are extra digits that go all the way up high on both scoring and in shooting, because those were challenged tonight. This was lopsided.
Not a very good effort. Need to regroup. The coach and general manager are going to have a meeting.
So ends another game and another telecast. We hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching. For Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, Mike Emmerich saying good night.